Also today we'll be doing shoulders, and we'll be doing basically the same thing as yesterday, but basically the only thing that's going to be different is that we're going to be doing forearms today. So I haven't trained forearms directly in like a long time, so we'll be training forearms right now. Let's start the set. Well, we're going to start with shoulders first and then forearms, because when we train shoulders, when we're holding the dumbbell, you know, we're already training our forearms, and plus I don't want to tire my forearms out. So whenever I'll get to the shoulder exercise, it's gonna be hard for me to even hold the dumbbell because my forearms are already so burnt out. It wouldn't really make any sense. Let's start the set though.
Baby, you broke my heart, Monet.
I can't do this. Not with you, Zeke. I can't.
You never made it right between us.
Maybe I would have, but you died.
Before that,
It hurt like hell giving you away. But it was the right thing to do. I was so young.
It's all about you. You used me. That was your escape plan. You should have just left me in North Carolina.
Baby, I got you caught up in all this shit, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know that, right?
What's that matter to me?
It matters to me. It matters to me. Please, give me a second chance to do right by Cage, you and Diana. Please, please.
You really think you deserve a second chance?
No, but I want one anyway. Please let me do right by my kids. Please.
It ain't up to me.
Can you forgive me? Can you forgive me, Zeke? I'm so sorry.
When you asked, I told.
But you'd like to smash my face.
Not really. It's just a way of describing how I'm feeling.
Do you think making hamburger out of me would make you feel better?
Mother of Christ, is this a woman thing? You ask me how I'm feeling. I tell you how I'm feeling. And now you're gonna torture me with it. I don't know who the fuck I'm angry at. I'm just angry. Okay? And what the fuck am I here?
Third set until
I
failure.
even asked to come back.
Let's go.
I got the will by the balls and I
That's
can't
it.
stop feeling like I'm a fucking loser.
Who makes you feel like a loser? Your mother?
Oh, please, we wasted enough oxygen on that one. It's everything and everybody. I see some guy walking down the street, you know, with a clear head. You know the type. He's always fucking whistling, like the happy fucking wanderer.
So usually I would want to do this standing up, basically, shoulder press, but my bench can't even go up that high for me to even do incline shoulder press. So I'm gonna have to do them standing up. And doing them standing up just feels so weird, to be honest. It just feels so bad. So I honestly do not know how to do this here. Oh, let me work something out. Be right back. Is this high enough to do incline shoulder? Let's find out. Cause I don't want to train chest while I do this. Okay, that's a no. I cannot do them with this incline. I'm gonna have to just do them standing up. For another thing that's gonna be different for the shoulder day, I'll also be doing handstand push-ups too today.
This morning.
What did he want?
He's worried about you. He says you've been under a lot of stress.
I feel lost.
Lost? What do you mean?
Obi-Wan and the Council don't trust me.
They trust you with their lives.
Something's happening. I'm not the Jedi I should be. I want more. And I know I shouldn't.
You expect too much of yourself.
I found a way to save you.
Save me.
Usually I just do 2 sets to failure, but today I'm gonna just do 3 sets to failure on just these 2 exercises. And then I'll do 2 sets to failure on the rear delt flies. We about to get the 25-pound dumbbell and rep out these rear delt flies.
How did you feel being denied these hungry hippos?
Regret.
What else makes you feel regret?
That I did it again.
You did it again?
I flooded my school and I burned down that pervert's house. I only have a few days left before they catch me.
Did Frank tell you to do these things?
I have to obey him. He saved my life. I have to obey him or I'll be left all alone. And then I won't be able to figure out what this is all about.
When you asked, I told.
But you'd like to smash my face.
Not really. It's just a way of describing how I'm feeling.
Do you think making hamburger out of me would make you feel better?
Mother of Christ, is this a woman thing? You ask me how I'm feeling. I tell you how I'm feeling. And now you're gonna torture me with it. I don't know who the fuck I'm angry at. I'm just angry. Okay? And what the fuck am I here? I even asked to come back. I got the will by the balls and I can't stop feeling like I'm a fucking loser.
Who makes you feel like a loser? Your mother?
Oh, please, we wasted enough oxygen on that one. It's everything and everybody. I see some guy walking down the street, you know, with a clear head. You know the type. He's always fucking whistling, like the happy fucking wanderer.
All right, now we're gonna flex his shoulder pump, and then we're gonna move on to those forearm workouts. I don't really do much for forearms, but I'm gonna give myself a bunch of exercises to do for forearms, cause well, I don't need that much exercise to build big forearms, so I'll just do 2. I'm gonna do wrist curls on the bench, and I'm gonna do this one exercise that I seen. It's like reverse curls or something. I'm gonna do those until failure for 2 sets to failure each. 2 sets to failure. No, 3 sets to failure reverse curls. 3 sets to failure wrist curls. Wait, no, never mind. Cause since I'm doing I'll do 3. Dang, I'm thinking 2 sets to failure. Cause I'm doing 2 on this arm, 2 on this arm, and then I'm doing 2 wrist curls until failure with both arms. So my forearms are already gonna be destroyed by that. Shoulders looking like boulders right now. Alrighty, let's train some forearms. As y'all see, forearms need to be a lot bigger. They're tiny. They need to grow more. So let's train them more. First arm. Let's go beyond failure. Honestly, for this, we only need a 25-pound dumbbell. So yeah, let's just use a 25-pound dumbbell at this point. We don't really even need to go heavy for this type of exercise.
Have you lost your spark for life? The stress, disappointments, and daily struggles can be overwhelming. It's tough. It's absolutely okay if you feel you've done enough. Nonetheless, feeling hopeless doesn't mean you've lost your potential to be happy and healthy. Understanding the stages of losing hope is a super helpful guide through life's difficult times. It helps us reach out for support when needed and understand ourselves better. It strengthens our resilience and empathy for those who might be going through a similar situation. So let's talk about it and how you can reclaim your joy and optimism. You've got this. Stage 1, discontentment. Ever felt like things aren't going as planned? Well, that's where it all begins. You feel discontent with your circumstances. You feel stuck between where you are and where you desire to be.
It's gonna be the only exercise I'm gonna do 3 sets to failure on, since the exercise is so quick and easy. Heavier by action. I'm not gonna go heavier. I'm gonna just stick with 25 pounds. This is good enough here. This is good weight.
May her light guide us through the storm. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. What's that? Something my dad used to say.
Have all the characteristics of a human being. Flesh, blood, skin, hair. But not a single clear, identifiable emotion, except for greed and disgust. Something horrible is happening inside of me, and I don't know why. My nightly bloodlust has overflowed into my days. I feel lethal, on the verge of frenzy. I think my mask of sanity is about to slip.
Second set. Let's give it all like we did the first one. So I'm thinking, instead of using 2 dumbbells for this exercise, I'm gonna just use 1 and just do 2 sets of failure on each arm. It's just so I can control the weight more.
So if nobody's ever told you this before, and I'm the first person to tell you this, I'm sorry. Hopefully other people have told you this. But you're not a burden. And respectfully, I'm gonna ask you to never say those words out loud again, because they're not true.
So, why do people think they're a burden? And how do we change that mindset?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that clip came from my radio show where I was talking to a caller who was suicidal, if I'm not mistaken. And that's a common. People get to the end. They've practiced. They've got the ability to take their life. They have found themselves they're lonely. They've got a plan. And then there's this other sense of they're not just lonely, but people think that, you know what? Actually, people are worse off because I'm here. We don't like ourselves. We don't think we look right. We don't like the way our parents treated us. And good grief, if they didn't treat us right, I must be worth nothing. They were my mom and dad, and they should. I mean, if they didn't, good grief.
Not looking too bad. That was a good lift for the rest of the day. I'm gonna just be doing my calisthenics training, my core strength training. If y'all know where I got the shirt from, it'll be in the link in the description. Y'all see y'all in the next one.